Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV, my name is Alex. I'm standing outside Stamford Bridge with Jacob after a 4-2 loss against Wolves. I mean, talk to me, Jacob, how do you feel?
I was shocking. I was predicting a 3-1 win to Wolves. It's just...
You predicted 3-1 Wolves?
Yep. Same old Chelsea. I mean, it's just terrible, really, isn't it? Like... I thought the lineup was probably better, but it's just a bit of bad management. That Sassy at one point looked like he was up front. Shocking, really. I'm just tired of it, and you can tell how the other fans were frustrated. We're all singing, "You're getting sacked in the morning" to Poch. When unfortunately, the reality is that won't happen, but the reality also is it should happen. So bad, really, isn't it? It's a bit of depressing. And you know what? I went from one of the more positive fans to just being really negative every week, and it's a bit of a pain. But we've got to get a word across to the manager, to the owner, because it's not good enough. And 4-2 to Wolves, come on. So you're telling me we've dropped 6 points to Wolves, we've conceded 8 goals the last 2 games. What can get any worse? That it weren't 5 against Liverpool, or it weren't 5 today? What can get much worse?
Let me ask you this, Jacob. We'll just run player by player. I want you to give me a rating 1 to 10. All right, nice and quick though. Okay. We'll start with Petrovic.
5. I didn't see him make that many mistakes, but if you can see him 4 goals to Wolves, 5's very most.
Chilwell
made mistakes, 5 as well. 5.5.
Seems generous.
Seems very generous, but I think I do prefer it to Cole, but he weren't great, was he?
All right, we'll go with the centre backs, Thiago Silva and Disasi.
Silva, I'm giving him a 6 because he clapped the fans. Disasi, I'm giving him a 4.5 because his positioning at one point was terrible, and I'm not saying that's his fault, but it's a fair rating.
And Gusto.
4.5.
Yeah, he had a shocker as well, if you ask me, especially in that first half.
Oh. Yeah, completely agree.
Let's talk about the most expensive midfield in world football, Caicedo and Enzo, and then you've got Gallagher in the 10.
Right, Caicedo made mistakes, 4.5, Enzo 5, Gallagher's getting no, I don't care, 3.5. You know what, people are saying don't sell him. Actually, think about it logically. Has he had a great season, or just because he's running about, are we overhyping him? Honestly, we're not going to get rid of him for 8. If we can get 60 million from him, why don't you take it?
If we can get 40 million, Jacob.
Well, if we can get 40 million, I'd take 30 million from him. Right, yeah. Shocking, really.
The thing is, as well, you talk about it, Gallagher had a much better season at Crystal Palace, and they were finishing mid-table. So why can't he do what he did with Palace with us? Because he was actually scoring goals and getting assists for them.
First of all, I think one of the realities is Gallagher was more of an attacking player, but for Palace, in the respect that. But yeah, he should be doing better. He should be. I say that was probably Gallagher's best season. One of the best seasons for him. Yeah, but I think Poch can't get the best out of him, and I don't think he can get the best out of anyone.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so frustrating to see. You know, football is frustrating, Jacob. And you look at the game we played at Anfield, and you expect the team to bounce back, but for some reason we just can't do it. Just to finish off on the last few players, obviously we got Palmer and Kunku and Sterling up top.
So we'll start with Palmer. I'm giving him 5.5. I don't think he was the worst, but I don't think he was great by any means. In Kunku, 5. No, I'll give him a 5.5. Do you know, I'm rating Palmer as a 6 because he scored a goal. But I'm going to go
Sterling.
And I'll go Sterling 5.
I actually feel like those are very generous scores, to be honest with you, Jacob.
I'm being generous, but you know what? Just to keep myself from not just running on the floor and getting really more miserable, I don't want to just go into the controversial thing of giving people twos. Like,
well, it's not controversial if we lost 4-2 to Wolves, Jacob. There's nothing controversial about that.
I know, but even still, like, there weren't any positives for them, really. I think I was generous, but it's just hard going every game, supporting my club, being probably one of the best fans I know, and just watching that, like, Poch has got to go. And Bowley, we haven't forgot about you, my friend. You put us in the situation in the first place by sacking Tuchel, so really we need to look at him just as much. The ref was shocking, but honestly, if the ref weren't as bad, we still would have lost, and we still would have played poor, so it doesn't really change anything for me.
Yeah, I mean, what would you say to the owners if you could have a word with them and if you could speak to them and they had to listen to what you had to say? What would you say?
Just sort it out. You sacked Tuchel in the first place. You made a mistake there. You bring Potter in. You sacked him too late. You bring Lampard in for an interim, which was a bit of a stupid decision. Then no more progress. You bring Poch in, someone that the fans, see, because he was at Tottenham, fans didn't really like. He only won the French league once out of 2 of the seasons for PSG, right? I think he let, I don't remember who let Lille win it. He let Lille win that over him with Messi, Mbappe, Neymar. Like, I don't see what you saw with Poch. Then you're not going to sack him, are you? Oh yeah. But please do, just sack him. Like, and you know what I'm going to say, bring in Jose Mourinho. Look, even if it's just for the end of the season, there's 2 differences between Jose and Poch, and I've said it before, Jose's a winner, Poch isn't. Simple as that.
Do you believe this club is ready for a winner, though, with the players we have and the ownership we have and the model?
Oh, even if we don't win, do you really expect with Jose Mourinho we're going to lose 4-2 to Wolves? And it should have been 5, wasn't it? Because they nearly scored a couple of chances. Do you really expect that to happen under Mourinho? Right, even if we lose by 1 goal and we played a bit better. And plus, I think with Mourinho, I think he'd put less pressure on players like Mudryk, because Mourinho makes himself look like a bit silly, a bit of an idiot, but to take the pressure off the players. And I think, would it be this bad under Mourinho? Am I going to say we're going to win our league? Am I going to say we're going to get top 4? Probably not. But you know, it wouldn't be this bad, would it? Let's be honest.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Jacob. Always a pleasure, my friend.